Hi guys, hope you're well, hope you're good, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Amma, and in this video I'll be talking about my laser hair removal journey. So let's get started. So I started my sessions last year September, and I've done 5 sessions so far. I paid £250 for 8 sessions for my upper lip, my chin and my underarm. I did it at a highly recommended and reputable beauty salon here in London. I don't want to say the name of the salon because I don't want to really give or take away from their brand, and you'll find out why at the end of the video. So just to let you know, I've always had a lot of hair on my upper lip. In the past I've used other methods such as waxing and hair removal cream, and both methods have actually irritated my skin and actually made that area darker over time. So I stopped using that and then started using tweezers to actually plug and pull out the hairs, and you can imagine how painful that was, and very much unsuccessful as well because I couldn't get all the hairs, so that area became patchy, especially when I put on makeup. So that's why I just needed a new method. And before I started my sessions, I only had 3 strands of hair on my chin. I literally had 2 here and 1 here, and that was it. You know, it just felt like I've got hair on my chin, and £250 for 8 sessions for 3 small areas compared to other beauty salons, that was a steal. So you know me, I tried, I'm too fast. So before I went in for my first session, I actually did a bit of research, and I found that it was better to shave the night before your laser session. And this is because the shorter your hair is, the less painful it is, and I don't like pain. So I made sure that for my first session, I actually shaved the night before. So for pain, I didn't feel much pain on my underarm. I didn't feel a lot of pain on my chin either because, like I said, I didn't have a lot of hairs there. On my upper lip, my upper lip was quite painful, and I felt there was a bit of a tingling feeling afterwards as well. So out of the 3 areas, my upper lip was the most painful part. So after my first session, I felt like, woof, I got my first session done. I'm not gonna have any more hair, no more shaving, blah blah blah, yeah. But you know, it's gonna take a couple of sessions for you to actually completely have no hair grow in that area, so I was told. So between my first and my second session, I actually didn't have a lot of hair grow on my upper lip. And on my chin, like 1 strand on my chin, and I didn't have that much hair on my upper lip, and I didn't have much hair on my underarm either. Like, I'm gonna show you pictures, but on my underarm, you can see that I had the bare minimum grow back. So at the beauty salon, they actually gave me a shaving stick to actually shave my underarm. So this was the amount of hair that I actually shaved off. It really wasn't much at all. So between my first and second session was a 4-week break. So within 4 weeks, I barely had any hair grow anywhere, and life was good. So between sessions, you need to have a 4-week break. So I had my 5th session in January this year. Between January and April, it's been about 3.5 months since my last laser hair session. And I have shaved my underarms about 5 times already. Yes. That is, I don't know why. My hair on my underarm grows back normally like it did before. It's almost as if I've never had any laser session at all. I don't know why. My chin. Now when I started this video, I told you that I had 3 strands on my chin before I started these sessions. I had 2 here and 1 here. Now I have about 12 to 15 strands. I don't know whether the heat from the laser promoted more hair growth or whatnot. It's very concerning. I have more hair on my chin than I did when I started the session in September. I have a beard. Like, I don't know if you can see. You can see it. Look. Can you see all that? That is all new hair that I did not have before starting this session. I have a beard. I have a full-blown beard. And my upper lip's the same as well. My upper lip's hair has grown back at the normal speed. It's almost as if I've never had any laser session ever done. It's quite disappointing to say the least. I was so looking forward to not having to worry about shaving my armpits, not having to worry about my upper lip and my chin, but this has not worked for me at all. Anyway, I've got my 6th session coming up next week. I'm going to tell them what my experience have been so far and see whether that means I need to maybe turn up the heat a bit and, I don't know, try and burn my hair follicles. I don't know. I don't know, but I'm just gonna tell them. Laser hair removal so far has not worked for me. Like I said, I've only had 5 sessions. I still have another 3 to go. We'll see how it is at the end of it, but it hasn't really done what I was hoping for it to do. So for my upper lip, I have resorted to using an eyebrow shaper with the little sort of blade on top there, and that's what I'm using for my upper lip, and it works fine. It's obviously not ideal, but it's doing the job. So there. I mean, I'll come back and do another video at the end of my sessions, but I don't think that it will make any difference. I don't think the additional 3 sessions will make any difference at this point. I think that laser hair removal just did not work for me. I don't know whether it's the technology they use, whether it's the temperature, or if it's just me and my genes. It just didn't work for me at all. So that's it from me, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please don't forget to subscribe below. Thank you, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.